was happy that nobody didn't get up and start running around. Almost had that Sunday Holy Ghost feel. But give them another hand, y'all. It is a blessing. That's why the Lord reminded us to sing to each other, man, psalms and hymns. That's the gospel being preached, even through music. People don't know it. Coming up out of Egypt, Miriam did the exact same thing. She led the people up out of there and had them singing. Moses was even singing. Praise your God. But good afternoon to everyone here at the Israel of God, St. Louis, my family. They brought a sunny day within inside of the building while it seemed to be misty, rainy, and gloomy outside. For all those who may not know, I am Brother Kevin bringing you this lesson. This evening, and reading for me is my man, co-worker, and brother in Jesus Christ, Brother Rob, a.k.a. the Equalizer. So now what we're going to do is we're going to read the law. Let's go to Exodus, the 20th chapter. Exodus chapter 20. Exodus chapter 20. I got to check on my sister after class. Praise be to God. Exodus chapter 20, and we're going to pick it up at verse 1. Exodus chapter 20 and verse 1. Go ahead and read, my brother.
And God spake all these words, saying, I am the Lord thy God, which have brought thee out of the land of Egypt, out of the house of bondage. Thou shalt not have any other gods before me. Thou shalt not make unto thee any graven image or any likeness of anything that is in heaven above, or that is in the earth beneath, or that is in the water under the earth.
Yes, sir.
Thou shalt not bow down thyself to them, nor serve them. For I, the Lord thy God, am a jealous God, visiting the iniquity of the fathers upon the children unto the third and fourth generation of them that hate me, and showing mercy unto thousands of them that love me and keep my commandments. Thou shalt not take the name of the Lord thy God in vain, for the Lord will not hold him guiltless that taketh his name in vain. Remember the Sabbath day to keep it holy. 6 days shalt thou labor and do all thy work. But the seventh day is the Sabbath of the Lord thy God. In it thou shalt not do any work, thou, nor thy son, nor thy daughter, thy manservant, nor thy maidservant, nor thy cattle, nor thy stranger that is within thy gates. For in 6 days the Lord made heaven and earth, the sea, and all them is, and rested the seventh day. Wherefore the Lord blessed the Sabbath day and hallowed it. Honor thy father and thy mother, that thy days may be long upon the land which the Lord thy God giveth thee. Thou shalt not kill. Thou shalt not commit adultery. Thou shalt not steal. Thou shalt not bear false witness against thy neighbor. Thou shalt not covet thy neighbor's house. Thou shalt not covet thy neighbor's wife, nor his manservant, nor his maidservant, nor his ox, nor his ass, nor anything that is thy neighbor's.
Yes, sir. Let's go to Ecclesiastes, the 12th chapter. covenant we just read, the 10, the royal law. Ecclesiastes 12, and we're going to read 13 and 14. Tell me what they say, brother.
Let us hear the conclusion of the whole matter. Fear God and keep his commandments, for this is the whole duty of man.
Yes.
For God shall bring every work into judgment, with every secret thing, whether it be good or whether it be evil.
Yes, indeed. Let's go to our final spot, Revelations, the 22nd chapter, and starting at verse 13. Go ahead and read.
I am Alpha and Omega, the beginning and the end, the first and the last. Blessed are they that do his commandments, that they may have right to the tree of life and may enter in through the gates into the city. For without are dogs and sorcerers and whoremongers and murderers and idolaters and whosoever loveth and maketh a lie.
Yes. Praise God. Because none of us in her going there. We going in that kingdom where he said it's into the city. So, but now we're going to introduce the title. The title of today's lesson is The Week and Month. The Week and Month. After I put everything together, got the thumbnail and everything, I just so happened to see our brother Bowie lesson title, and I said, hold on. The Sabbath day, who gave it and who changed? I said, oh, wait. So we both touching on the same thing. He going to give the yin and I'm going to give the yang. So, but the Lord knows what he's doing, even when we may not know his spirit work and is in sync. So, but this lesson is created for two reasons: to understand the week, count, days, how it was set up, how it is uninterrupted. Then a month, how people tell you that the Sabbath floats. Let me be very clear. The radicals started this. Because I've never heard anybody else say anything about the Sabbath changes within a month. 7, 14, 21, and 28. Them the days that it's supposed to be on, depending on when the moon appears. Then they do the 8th, the 15th, and I forget the other count. But they go from two different ways, and they saying that the Sabbath can float. So guess what? It can be Wednesday one week, and the next week it can be Sunday. Then the following week it can be an actual Saturday. But it makes no sense. Plus, we're going to touch on what can we do and what should we abstain from according to God on the Lord's Sabbath day. So now, let's start at Daniel, the 7th chapter. And this spirit has already started working. Daniel chapter 7, and we're going to pick it up at verse 23. Daniel chapter 7. This Daniel was wise right here. In captivity, just like we are. Daniel was seeing these things. Now, the Lord finna show us about the kingdom that we're under right now. The fourth one. And if you start up at verse 1, you read about Babylon being first, Medo-Persian second, The Greeks third with Alexander and his 4 generals after he died. And then also the Roman kingdom, which he said was the great and dreadful kingdom. But start at verse 23, brother. Let's get into it. Go ahead.
Thus he said, the fourth beast shall be the 4th kingdom upon the earth, which shall be diverse from all kingdoms.
Yes.
And shall devour the whole earth.
Yes.
And shall tread it down and break it in pieces.
Wait, so he said he's going to devour the whole earth. Tread it down and break it in pieces. Go ahead and read.
And the 10 horns out of this kingdom are 10 kings.
Yes, sir.
That shall arise.
Yes.
And another shall rise after them.
Yes.
And he shall be diverse from the first.
He going to be diverse from the first. Go ahead and read.
And he shall subdue 3 kings.
He going to subdue 3 kings. Go ahead and read.
And he shall speak great words against the Most High.
Uh-oh. He going to speak what?
Great words against the Most High.
Against the Most High. Like he's saying that they, church, set the tone and the order according to the Bible. Go ahead and read. What else?
And shall wear out the saints of the Most High.
Wear them out. Go ahead.
And think to change times and laws.
Wait a minute. They're going to think to change years and laws? Times, that's what it is. A time, months within that, weeks within that. But go ahead and read.
And they shall be given into his hand.
Yes.
Until a time and
Yes.
times.
Yep.
And the dividing of time.
Meaning 3.5 years. We know this, right? We wanted to point out they're going to try to do, this is what they thinking of. And they have already started, because we're going to show you this. Let's go to Genesis, the 1st chapter. Genesis chapter 1. We're going to take our time and deal with it so we can understand. Genesis chapter 1. And we're going to pick it up at verse 1. I need the book. Never mind. Sometimes you get yourself. Genesis 1 and verse 1. We're going to skip after verse 1. But Genesis, the 1st chapter and the 1st verse. What does it say, Brother Rob?
In the beginning, God created the heaven and the earth.
Wait a minute. He created this thing, right?
Yep.
Skip the 3, brother, and read that.
And God said, let there be light. And there was light.
He said, let there be light, and there was light. Just like we got in here in this building. And a choir lit it up. Go ahead and read.
And God saw the light, that it was good, and God divided the light from the darkness.
He divided the light from the darkness. What else?
And God called the light day.
Yes, sir.
And the darkness he called night.
Yes, indeed. So he gave us a light period, then a dark period, and he gave one called day and the other called night. Go ahead and read.
And the evening and the morning were the first day.
Wait a minute. He said this is the first day. He's giving us a count. Then he's telling us evening first, then morning. Man has already told us that days start in the daytime. Well, they say 12 at night, but typically they get up in the daytime and they say throughout the daytime is when the day starts. Contradiction within itself. What verse was that? 5, brother?
That was the end of 5.
Skip down to verse 7 and let's look at that.
And God made the firmament, and divided the waters which were under the firmament from the waters which were above the firmament, and it was so.
And it was so. Go ahead.
And God called the firmament heaven.
Yes.
And the evening and the morning were the second day.
And the evening and the morning were the second day. So It's consistent. It's following each other. You got an evening, then you got a morning, then evening got to come again.
Right.
To make the second day, then morning follows. This is always going to be uninterrupted. God set it up this way. What else happened? Oh, that was verse 8, right?
And 8.
Skip to verse 12.
And the earth brought forth grass,
Yes, sir.
and herb yielding seed after his kind,
What else?
and the tree yielding fruit,
Yes.
whose seed was in itself
Yes,
after
sir.
his kind.
Yes.
And God saw that it was good.
All this creation. He saw that it was good. And what else happened, brother?
And the evening and the morning were the third day.
Got it again, don't we? Can't make no mistakes when he keep doing it over and over and over. Skip down to verse 16, brother. Read that.
And God made two great lights,
Yes.
the greater light to rule the day,
Yes, sir.
and the lesser light to rule the night.
We know which one is the greater light, right?
Yes.
The sun. The lesser, the moon. Go ahead.
He made the stars also,
Yep, he got stars. Multitudes of stars, right? Skip. What verse was that now?
into 16.
Read.
And God set them in the firmament of the heaven to give light upon the earth.
Yes, sir. Jump back up to verse 15 now. Verse 15. Wait a minute. What did I end up? No, verse 19. I'm sorry. Verse 19.
And the evening and the morning were the fourth day.
Now, I don't know why I had it like that. But verse... No, I did want that. Jump back up to verse 15. I'm sorry. Read verse 15.
And let them be for lights
Yes.
in the firmament of the heaven to give light upon the earth. And it was so.
And that's what it was for. But jump up to verse 14 now. Yeah, I knew what I was doing now. Kick in, brother. Kick in, girl.
And God said, let there be lights in the firmament of the heaven
Yes, sir.
to divide the day from the night.
Oh, that's what the lesser, the greater, and the lesser, and the stars, right?
Right.
He said, let there be lights in the firmament of the heaven to divide the day from the night. And let them, go ahead.
And let them be for signs, and for seasons, and for days and years.
Notice he said, let them. Because you got both. The moon is going to work, and then you're going to have the sun. You call it the solar system. Skip down to verse 19, and let's see what day all this happened on. Go ahead.
And the evening and the morning were the fourth day.
Were the what?
Fourth day.
Yes, indeed. Go ahead.
And God said, let the waters bring forth
No,
abundance.
I'm sorry. Skip to 22, brother. 22.
And God blessed them, saying, be fruitful and multiply, and fill the waters and the seas, and let fowl multiply in the earth.
Yes.
And the evening and the morning were the fifth day.
Now, he's still doing his creation, and we still see that morning and evening. Keep kicking it in. We done went through day 1, 2, 3, 4, and now we are at the fifth day. Skip down to verse, skip down to verse 26 for me. Verse 26. Let's see what he's doing on this day.
And
Go ahead.
God said, let us make man in our own image,
Yes, sir. That's
after
us.
our likeness,
Yes, sir.
and let them have dominion over the fish of the sea,
Wait, when he say man, we know that that's a what? Plural word right there. Because he said let them, when he said man. It can be singular too when he pointing out the male part of the species. But go ahead and read.
and let them have dominion over the fish of the sea, and over the fowl of the air, over the cattle, and over all the earth,
Yes.
and over every creeping thing that creepeth upon the earth.
Yes, indeed. Everything, right?
Yep.
We had it all. We still got it. But we had it all in the palm of our hands. Skip to 31, Brother Reed.
And God saw everything that he had made, and behold, it was very good.
Wait, now, it wasn't just good. He said it was very good. He put a stamp of approval 2 times on it. Very good. What day was this now, brother?
The 6th day.
Go ahead.
And the evening and the morning were the 6th day.
And the evening and the morning were the 6th. They go directly into chapter 2 and pick it up at verse 1. 2 and verse 1. Go ahead and read.
Thus the heavens and the earth were finished.
Everything is finished. He said the heavens and the earth complete. Read.
And all the host of them.
That's right. What else?
And on the 7th day, God ended his work which he had made.
Wait now. What day we on?
The 7th day.
The 7th. We went from 1 to 7. And on 7, he said, I'm done working. 6 was the end for me. 7, I'm resting. Go ahead and read.
And he rested on the 7th day from all his work.
Yes, indeed.
Which he had made.
Which he made. Read one more.
And God blessed the 7th day and sanctified it, because that in it he had rested from all his work which God created and made.
Right. So now those 7 days, we want to look at the definition that it calls a complete of 7 days, right? Let's look at the first definition we got. Notice we always pull this out for y'all. Whenever I'm reading something now, I want people to see with me. Pull up that first definition, brother, of week. Let's look at week. Let's see what these 7 days are for. The definition of week. We're going to read the Law Dictionary. All right. Y'all got it with me? Okay. Let's read that definition, Brother Rob. What it say?
Week, a period of 7 consecutive days of time.
Wait a minute. Now, a week is a period of 7 consecutive days of time, meaning it don't stop. It continues to rotate over and over. Once 7 is over, 1 got to start again. Remember, evening and morning were the first. Evening and morning were the second, etc., right?
Right.
Read the rest of this, and what it say?
And in some uses, the period beginning with Sunday and ending with Saturday.
Yes, sir.
That's it.
He say starting with, the beginning starts with Sunday and ends with Saturday. What have they started to put in our minds? That the beginning of the week start on Monday. Mm-hmm. And ends on Sunday, and they telling you to rest on that day. You notice when you go to the store, stuff is closed on Sundays. But on Saturday, everything is operating. That's the biggest day of the week to work on. Buy, sell, trade, etc. So now, go to that next definition of evening. Let's see what the word evening means. Then we're going to look at the Bible to see. Now this is Wikipedia definition. I went through several. All of them says the same thing. I just chose Wikipedia because it gave me a little more than what the others did. Wikipedia, we up there? Okay. Wikipedia definition for evening. What it say, bro?
Evening is a period of day that begins at the end of afternoon. And overlaps with the beginning of night.
Ain't that? That's how God designed it.
Yep.
Evening and morning. Go ahead, and what else it say?
It starts when the sun is close to the horizon and overlaps both twilight and night.
Uh-oh. He told us that he got both lights up there. One to rule the day and one to rule the what?
Night.
Night, the lesser light, right? So now, let me just get a couple of pictures. I just want to show y'all the pictures of how they have the week up there and the numbers. When Jesus laid out that weekday, he just had days right there. Day 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Man came along, gave us Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. And we're going to touch on that too. Give us an image or two. Let's see what these images look like. Let me make sure that's what I'm looking at. Yeah. Y'all see that up there? Do you see the count of a week? You just see days, how God called it, right? Y'all see it? Okay, talk to me now, because I can't see behind my head. So you see day 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. We're not touching on the unleavened bread part. I got this from the Israel of God website. So we're not touching on that part. However, those 7 days are included just as well. You got 7 days, right? 1 through 7. So now, you got another one for us? He got it up there already? Okay. Can y'all see that? Okay, so you see now, what does it show? It shows Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Don't it got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 under there too? In order. Some calendars now have Monday first, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. That's why I get mine from the Israel of God. Why? Because we're going to put it in order the right way. Go back to I think I want him to read No. We're gonna keep moving. Let's put this on pause for a minute. Let's read. Let's go back to the book. Let's go to Proverbs, the 7th chapter. Because he say evening was a change in a day. Now, after the afternoon, all that sun and horizon and all that stuff, I don't pay no attention to. I pay attention to twilight and night. When they say those words, that's what I look for. Because do the Bible agree with those definitions? That's what we got to check out. Let's go to Proverbs, the 7th chapter. The Lord would always tell you in the book, Proverbs, the 7th chapter. We know in our house is not what it is, but the rest of the world, they don't know. So that's why it's our job to do what we do. Proverbs 7, pick it up at verse 9, brother. 7 and verse 9. When you get it, go ahead and read.
In the twilight, in the evening.
Wait a minute. In the twilight, didn't we read that in the definition? Mm-hmm. There was evening, right?
Yes.
He said in the twilight, in the evening, go ahead.
In the black and dark night.
So when the Lord say evening and morning, he talking about when it get dark. You can see the change in the day. Like right now, it's daytime. It ain't morning, it's afternoon, though. That's why it says after the afternoon, overlap time. So what else? What verse else did you read? Did you read
that
verse 10?
That was in the 9.
No, we don't need verse 10. You read 9, right?
Yes.
Let's go to Job. We need a mate. Job, we need a mate for this. Let's go to Job. Job finna give us an example. Job said, all right, this is what I know what it means too. Job, the 24th chapter. Chapter 24, and we're going to pick it up at verse 13. Actually, I got all them images from the Israel of God that we're going to show. It was so much, you got to trim it all the way down or you'll be here all night. Because their website is packed with information. I know we used to be drowned in it. Remember what the packets, the website itself, and all kind of stuff. Just studying, so we can understand this thing. Proverbs 24, pick it up at verse 13, bro. 24 and verse 13. Tell me what
You
is.
said Job.
Job, I'm sorry, what'd I say?
You said Proverbs.
Proverbs. Job, forgive me. I'm still stuck in Proverbs. Job 24, 13. Thank you, my brother. 24 and 13. Go ahead and read.
They are of those that rebel against the light.
They are those that rebel against the light. Go ahead.
They know not the ways thereof,
That's right, brother. Go ahead.
nor abide in the paths thereof.
They ain't going to stay there. Go ahead and read.
The murderer rising with the light killeth the poor and the needy.
Yes.
And in the night is as a thief.
And as the night is as a thief. Go ahead.
The eye also of the adulterer waiteth for the twilight.
Wait a minute. The eye as also of the adulterer, they waited for what? The twilight. They wait till it get dark out. Y'all remember that song? The what come out at night? There's always something that tell us something. I had to let y'all see it. But go ahead and read, brother. What it say?
Saying, no eye shall see me.
See, they say, listen, ain't nobody gonna see me. I'm creeping. Go ahead.
And disguiseth his face.
Disguise his face, put on a hoodie. Go ahead and read, bro.
In the dark they dig through houses,
They dig through the house, brother. Go ahead.
which they had marked for themselves.
Meaning they was looking in the daytime, said, there's a beautiful woman over there. The woman said, oh, there's a handsome man over there. I'm going there. The man said the same thing. Read.
In the daytime they know not the light.
In the daytime, I know not the light. Go ahead.
For the morning is to them even as the shadow of death.
That's right, brother. Go ahead.
If one know them, they are in the terrors of the shadow of death.
Right. So now what did the Lord show us? That in the twilight, they waited for the twilight, meaning dark. This is what the evening consists of. So now let's move forward. Let's go to Exodus, the 20th chapter. Exodus, the 20th chapter. Every time the Lord got something that man has come up with to sing, even in the songs. Exodus chapter 20. We read this earlier. We're going to read it again. A few verses out of here. Remember, the Lord just said day 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, which we're about to be reminded of. Exodus 20 and verse 1. So now you know, when we looking for the evening, you ain't looking for a specific time. We say, oh, at 6 it get dark. At whatever time God wanted to be, it's going to get dark. You might be used to 6, but today the Lord may make it 7. That's why you just got to go by what the eye see. Because the eye don't lie. Unless you want it to. Exodus 20 and verse 8. Go ahead and read.
Remember the Sabbath day to keep it holy.
There go a big one. He said, remember. He must knew that we were going to forget this day. The Sabbath day to keep it holy. Now he's going to identify which one. Read.
6 days shalt thou labor and do all thy work.
How many days you supposed to work?
6.
6 of them. What did he say after that, brother?
But the seventh day is the Sabbath of the Lord thy God.
Yes, indeed. He showed us he worked on 6. And what did he do? Rest. Go ahead. On the
In
7th.
it thou shalt not do any work.
Yes.
Thou,
Yes.
nor thy son,
Yep.
nor thy daughter.
So you can't put them to work. If you can't work, neither can ye they. Read.
Thy manservant, nor thy maidservant, nor thy cattle, nor thy stranger that is within thy gates.
Nobody within your household, according to your power, can you allow to work. The Lord say everybody got to shut it down. You the head of your house, make sure it's done. This is how God wanted it to be operated. Read verse 11, brother. What he say?
For in 6 days the Lord made heaven and earth,
Yes.
and the sea,
Yep.
and all them is,
Yes.
and rested the seventh day.
Didn't we read about that, y'all?
Yes.
We just didn't read everything about it, but go ahead.
Wherefore the Lord blessed the Sabbath day and hallowed it.
Now he blessed the Sabbath day. Sabbath day just means, Sabbath means to rest. That's it. He said he hallowed it, meaning he set it apart, made it holy. Out of all days, he could have did the first, he could have did the second, but the seventh. Why? The seventh has something to do with something. Let's put up that another. We're gonna read another definition. Go to the. We're gonna read the days of the week. We'll come back to the other thing, the whole Sunday thing, but. Let's read the days of the week definition. Each one, because again, God gave us day 1 through 6. We're going to read, it says AI definition. And what I do is I go through all of them to compare. And then I let it roll. So let's look at it, brother. What does it say?
The first day of the week depends on your region.
AI definition Sunday. This is the day that they call the first day of the week. That's why we showed you how the calendar looks. It show you day 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Then it say Sunday through Saturday. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. Wednesday, the middle of the week. AI definition Sunday is what you're looking for. I want the AI one. It shouldn't say Google. I want the AI definition of Sunday.
Got it. Sunday is called.
Hold on. I want him to put the AI definition. Is it up there, y'all? Okay, it's up there now. Okay, go ahead and read that.
Sunday is called Sunday.
It's called Sunday. Why?
Because it's a Germanic translation of the Latin die solis,
Yes.
day of the sun.
Oh, so that's why they call them. They put the labels of or the titles of the names on those days because they have a purpose. Sunday is what they said it is. Go ahead and read.
A name from the ancient planetary systems for the day,
Coming from the planets. Go ahead.
honoring the sun god.
Wait. Did the Lord make the sun a greater light?
Yes.
This is what they honoring. Go ahead and read.
A practice adopted by Romans and carried into Germanic languages.
Let's go to the next definition. Let's go to Monday. Each day of the week we're going to look at. And let's see what they are named after of. We got Monday up there. Let me know. Okay, go ahead.
Monday is called Monday
Yes.
because its name comes from the Old English Manandag, meaning the moon's day.
Uh-oh. Named after the lesser light, which is the moon. Moon's day. Go ahead.
A tradition from Roman times linking days to celestial bodies.
Linking days to celestial bodies, spiritual bodies. Go ahead.
A concept seen across many languages where Monday is the day of the moon.
Yes, sir. Monday is the day of what?
The moon.
The moon. So you keep up with it by Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. What's today? Sunday. What's today? Monday. What's today? Tuesday. That don't mean you ain't got to say it. Say it's the second day of the week, third day. You understand it's just this is the system that the Roman kingdom set up. That's why we started out in Daniel's, the 7th chapter, showing you that fourth beast was going to be different than all the rest of them. He put his stamp of approval. He said he was going to think the same times and laws. He want to put a switch on everything. They got the Sunday law coming up. We could have put that in there, but go to the next one, Tuesday. Tuesday. Let's see what this one is about. You'll be amazed at the stuff you find out when you read. Tuesday. Go ahead and read that definition if it's up there. Talk to me, y'all. It's up. Got it. Okay, go ahead.
Tuesday is named after the Norse god Tyr. Or Tyr.
Yep.
The god of war.
He's the god of war. What else?
Law and justice, whose name in Old English was Tywasdal.
What law and justice? Go ahead.
Tywasdal. This mirrors the Roman dies.
Martyrs. Yep.
Marcy's Day.
Mars' Day. So now it's Mars' Day. Go ahead.
As Tyre was
I
seen.
know how they say go to the planet Mars. So it's Mars' Day. Go ahead.
As Tyre was seen as the Germanic equivalent to the Roman war god Mars, leading to the adoption of the Norse name in English.
Norse name in English. Go to Wednesday. The middle of the week. Let's see what that one is about. Go ahead, bro.
Wednesday is named after the Germanic god Odin, originally meaning Woden's Day. A translation of the Latin dies Mercury's Day, because Woden was equated with the Roman god Mercury, leading to names like French.
Yes, sir. So now we see that's Mercury's Day, right? Mm-hmm. Every last one, they worship the planets. The Lord told you not to worship the host of the heavens. The sun, the stars, the moon. What we do, we doing it. Let's go to Thursday. What is this day about, brother? Go ahead and read it.
Thursday is named in honor of Thor.
Of who?
Thor.
They even make that movie. Don't they got them little shows out? Yep, Marvel comic. Yep. I'm glad I don't like stuff like that. But it shows you what it's about, though, don't it? Go ahead and read.
The Norse god of thunder.
Uh-huh.
The term Thor's Day serves as the etymological basis for Thursday.
Thursday, go ahead.
Thursday they named for Zeus, god of sky and thunder, and king of all other gods and men.
So now Zeus, this is where they come from with the name Zeus. Then he said, God of sky and thunder. So when you look up there at the sky, they say that's the God of sky on Thursday. And thunder when it thunders. Like he's the powerful one. But go ahead to Friday. What about Friday? This one is a little more different. Go ahead.
Friday is called Friday, from Friday, the Old English
Frigidae.
The name comes from Old English Frigidae, meaning Frigg's Day.
Frigg's Day, yep.
Day of fries.
Make you think about them French fries, don't it? But go ahead.
Frigidae, major goddess in Norse paganism, named after the Norse said to be the wife of Odin.
Uh-huh.
Goddess of love and marriage.
Goddess of love and marriage. What else?
a Germanic equivalent to the Roman goddess Venus,
Venus, the planet, ain't it? Read.
who also has a day named after her dies Veneris.
Veneris, yes.
This naming and convention reflects the ancient practice of naming days after deities, with Friday essentially
Wait a minute, naming days after deities. Go ahead.
with Friday essentially being in translation of the Latin day of Venus.
Let's go to the very last one, which is Saturday. Go ahead.
Saturday is called Saturday because it's derived from the Latin die Saturni, Saturn's day.
And they even got car called Saturn, don't they? Or trucks. Go ahead.
Named for the Roman god of agriculture.
Yes.
Saturn, a rare instance where English kept a Roman planet god name instead of substituting a Germanic or Norse deity like it did for the other days.
So we see man has did what? Romans. They have done what? Replaced the day numbers with the actual planets up there that they worship. And stamped it. And some of them, they deal with love, marriage, and all this other thing, just to slide it over to the people. But guess what? They do the months like that too. Because the Lord got his name in the months in the Bible, but they call January. You know that's after the name. God named Janus with the two faces. Then February, March, all those have meanings, but we not after those. We just after the weeks. So now let's put this to the side for a moment because we'll come back later. It's a couple of more definitions that I want out of there. But let's go to, because the Lord say rest on a Sabbath day, but he said keep it holy, right?
Yeah.
How do we keep it holy? Bag up to the 16th chapter of Exodus. 16th chapter. And I'm the type, I like to read everything in context. What was he talking about on this particular day? It's me. Exodus 16. We're going to pick it up at verse 14. Read it, the whole chapter on your own. 16 and verse 14. Go ahead and read what happened on this day, brother.
And when the dew that was laid was gone up, behold, upon the face of the wilderness there lay a small round thing, as small as the hoarfrost on the ground.
Yes, sir. Go ahead.
And when the children of Israel saw it, they said one to another, it is manna.
It is manna, meaning bread. Go ahead.
For they wist not what it was.
They ain't know what it was. Go ahead.
And Moses said unto them, this is the bread which the Lord hath given you to eat.
Yes.
This is the thing which the Lord hath commanded. Gather of it every man according to his eating.
Yes, sir.
An omer for every man.
Wait, he said every man according to his eating. So if you had a brother that had a bigger palate or a woman that got a bigger palate, according to their eating, he going to keep saying it. Go ahead.
An omer for every man according to the number of your persons.
And how many people in your house? Go ahead.
Take ye every man for them which are in his tents.
Which are in his tents. Skip down to verse 22 and read.
And it came to pass that on the sixth day they gathered twice as much bread.
Wait a minute, on a sixth day? Twice as much bread? Why? Because you ain't going to be able to do what? Work on that day. In other words, go out and gather something like that. Go ahead and read.
2 omers for one man.
Yes.
And all the rulers of the congregation came and told Moses.
And told him, go ahead and read.
And he said unto them, this is that which the Lord hath said. Tomorrow is the rest of the holy Sabbath unto the Lord.
Unto the Lord. Tomorrow is the holy Sabbath. So you got Friday evening, then you got Saturday during the daytime. And both of those days, we typically deal with, right?
Yeah.
Just like us, Friday night, we talked last night. Some people get off work, they know they don't have time, they got stuff prepped, and they go in and they get to eat and deal with the stuff that they have on that particular day. That don't stop them from eating for today, though, because you're going to be hungry today. That's why he said get twice as much, right?
Right.
Go ahead and finish reading. What'd he say?
Bake that which ye will bake today. And see it that ye will see it.
And boil that which you're going to boil. That's what seed mean. Go ahead.
And that which remaineth overlay up for you to be kept until the morning.
And that's left over, lay up for that, for you to be kept until the morning. That's what I meant by from evening to morning. Because now you got the day part that he's telling you. Lay that up for the morning portion of the day. He said bake and boil, didn't he? With Israel, what about us? What else do we do? Let's go to Leviticus, the 2nd chapter. Because I know I do. I eat this right here. Leviticus chapter 2. Y'all know we all do this. If you didn't, at some point you do. If you don't now, at some point you have in your life. I haven't found an Israel. Yes, I have. I take that back. Leviticus 2 and verse. We're just going to read one verse. We're going to read verse 7. He said bake. He said boil. And he said bake. Boil, which means seethe, like it said. What else I'm going to show you that we can't do on this particular day that we love to do and that we need to prepare, get it out the way? Go ahead and read, brother.
And if thy oblation be a meat offering.
Wait a minute. So if your sacrifice be a meat offering, go ahead.
Bacon in the frying pan.
Wait a minute. But he called it bacon in the what?
Frying pan.
But what has this got to do with frying pan, though? Let's see what the other ingredients consist of. Go ahead.
It shall be made of fine flour with oil.
Don't we use, when we getting ready to kick the fried chicken, you put it right in that oil. Wait, you put it in that flour after you seasoned it. Then you put that oil, you got that oil getting hot in that frying pan. Then you put it on in there. That's us. That's what we do. Go back to Exodus, the 16th chapter. Exodus, the 16th chapter. Then we're going to read why he told us to get it out the way like that. When he said bake what you going to bake, seethe what you going to seethe, because that's inside the house right there. 16, and we're going to pick it up at verse 35. 16 and verse 35. 25, I'm sorry. 25, brother. This is why he told you. He told them at that time, don't get what you can get today, because guess what? This is what's going to happen the next day. 25, brother. Go ahead and read that.
And Moses said, eat that today, for today is a Sabbath unto the Lord.
Yes, sir.
Today you shall not find it in the field.
You ain't going to be able to find that what? That bread in the field. He said you ain't going to be able to find it. Go ahead and read.
6 days ye shall gather it.
How many days?
6 days.
Meaning go grocery shopping. Get all of your food out the way. And that's me putting it in modern terms. Go ahead and read.
But on the 7th day, which is the Sabbath, in it there shall be none.
In it there shall be none. Go ahead and read.
And it came to pass that there went out some of the people on the 7th day for to gather, and they found none.
They went out to gather, and they found what?
None.
None. Go ahead.
And the Lord said unto Moses, how long will you refuse to keep my commandments and my laws?
How long will you do this? Go ahead.
See, for that the Lord hath given you the Sabbath. Therefore he giveth you on the 6th day the bread of 2 days.
See that? He's scolding them. He said, I gave you instructions. So why you breaking them? Go ahead.
Abide ye every man in his place.
Yes, sir. Go ahead.
Let no man go out of his place on the 7th day.
You got some people read this and say, see, we ain't got to leave. But that ain't what he talking about according to context. Don't go out looking for that bread that he told you to get on that day. Israel, sometimes we have a comprehending problem, understanding problem. Go ahead and read one more.
So the people rested on the 7th day.
They rested on the 7th day. Go over to 35, same book, Exodus 35. Why did he tell them to bake, fry, boil, barbecue, whatever it is you're going to do? Get it out the way. You got 6 days. I'm going to bless you with the food, but you need to prepare it. 35 and verse 1. 35 and 1. We're going to let everybody get there. Go ahead and read, bro.
And Moses gathered all the congregation of the children of Israel together.
Yes, sir.
And said unto them, these are the words which the Lord hath commanded, that ye should do them. 6 days shall work be done, but on the 7th day there shall be to you an holy day.
Yes, sir.
A Sabbath of rest to the Lord. Whosoever doeth work therein shall be put to death.
Wait, so he let us know which Sabbath he's talking about. Because he went back to what? 6 days work shall be done. He talking weekly Sabbath. And we're going to show you it's more than one Sabbath. There's several Sabbath days. But read the next verse, brother. What'd he say?
Ye shall kindle no fire throughout your habitations upon the Sabbath day.
He said you shall kindle no what?
Fire.
Throughout your habitations upon the
Sabbath
day. Some people be like, well, what about when it get warm? I mean, we cold and our furnace need to be lit. Bro, if you don't go light it, you're going to be the one that froze to death and got frostbites. And we're going to show you the Lord allow you to do stuff like that. God is merciful. He understands what he's talking about and doing. He said, as it pertains to doing what? Anything that you should not do. Preparation. Get it out the way. He said, kindle no fire throughout your habitations upon the Sabbath day. Let's go to back up to chapter 31. So that's why he told them, bake it now. Because you got to use wood and fire back then. And you had to, how do you kindle? You had to take, whether it's just sticks and rub them together. They teach you all that type of stuff in Boy Scout. And use little things to deal with the sun, and once the sun reflect on it so much and for so long, it start messing with the little leaves, the twigs, and all that, and it'll burn. Yep, they got all kind of methods of doing it. 31 and verse 12. 31 and 12. When you get it, go ahead and read that, bro.
And the Lord spake unto Moses, saying, Speak thou also to the children of Israel, saying, Verily, my Sabbaths ye shall keep.
Now he says Sabbaths, plural. He said ye shall keep. Which one they finna talk about here, though? Go ahead.
For it is a sign between me and you throughout your generations.
Yep.
That ye may know that I am the Lord that doth sanctify you.
Now, if you don't do this, he said you not a part of his people or his congregation. Why? Or body. Because you not following the directive that he's giving you as a sign between you and everybody else. Because on Sunday is when they go, the first day of the week. Go ahead and read.
You shall keep the Sabbath therefore, for it is holy unto you.
Yes.
Everyone that defileth it shall surely be put to death.
Right. Go ahead.
For whosoever doth any work therein, that soul shall be cut off from among his people.
So far we know that you can't work on this day that we're dealing with right now. And you can't kindle a fire on this day that we looking at right now, right?
Right.
Go ahead and read.
6 days may work be done.
Yes.
But in the seventh is the Sabbath of rest,
Yes.
holy to the Lord.
Yep.
Whosoever doeth any work in the Sabbath day, he shall surely be put to death.
That's one of the reasons why I stopped smoking. The first one for health, the second one because I knew when that Sabbath was approaching, I was out on the front waiting, getting the last drag in because I know I got to wait all the way till it get dark. My wife would tell you, I ain't lying. I had the whole wall lit up with butt stains on her from the cigarettes, cigars, and all that, yard full of them things. No lie. I'm telling you the truth. But guess what I didn't do? I didn't go and kindle a fire anyway on a Sabbath day. I looked, once I did it, no matter how much I was fiending, eating up every chocolate and piece of thing in the house, I had to wait. And when it got over, that's when I could kindle the fire, whether food, whatever else it was that I needed to deal with. But I had to get rid of that fire on the Sabbath day. No fire, no working, right?
Right.
Now, bag up the Numbers, the 15th chapter. So when we got hard-headed and did it anyway, let's see what the Lord allowed us to see. That he wasn't playing any games. And just because it didn't happen directly to you at that moment doesn't mean that it won't happen. Sometimes the Lord is being merciful and trying to he's trying to save us, but we keep getting in the way of it. 15 and verse 32. 15 and 32. What happened on this particular day, brother? 15 and 32. Exodus. No, I'm sorry, Numbers. Numbers, please forgive me, y'all. Numbers 15. Go ahead and read, Brother Rob.
And while the children of Israel were in the wilderness, they found a man that gathered sticks upon the Sabbath day.
What was he doing? Gathering sticks upon the Sabbath day. Some say he was getting ready to prepare for fire. No matter what he was doing. What was he supposed to be at on the Sabbath day if he wasn't having a holy convocation? In the house, not out there in the yard gathering sticks. No matter what you was finna do. I don't care if you was finna build a clubhouse. He said not to do that. But now, go ahead and read. What else?
And they that found him gathering sticks brought him unto Moses and Aaron.
Yes, sir.
And unto all the congregation.
Go ahead.
And they put him in ward, because it was not declared what should be done to him.
So they had to lock him up and find out what's done, because the Lord didn't tell us directly what should happen to this individual. Go ahead and read. This was before the whole no work, none of that type of stuff. But go ahead and read.
And the Lord said unto Moses, the man shall be surely put to death.
He shall surely be what, brother?
Put to death.
Put him to death. Go ahead and read.
All the congregation shall stone him with stones without the camp.
Uh-oh, so your hand had to be involved with this. What verse is that?
That was into 35.
Go ahead and read.
And all the congregation brought him without the camp.
Yes.
and stoned him with stones.
Yes.
And he died,
Yep.
as the Lord commanded Moses.
As the Lord commanded Moses. Y'all see what happened and how serious God is about this Sabbath day? He said no work. Well, brother, what about if I got to do this and I got to do that? The Lord, we're going to show you later how the Lord operate on what's out of your control. Let's go to Leviticus, the 23rd chapter. Some things are out of your control, but what you should not be is happy doing it. Oh man, at least I get to ride the clock and get these hours. What? Don't let the Lord hear that thought. Leviticus, the 23rd chapter. Let's pick it up at verse 1. Let's see what else we're supposed to do on this day. Go ahead and read.
And the Lord spake unto Moses, saying, Speak unto the children of Israel, and say unto them, concerning the feast of the Lord,
yes, sir,
which you shall proclaim to be holy convocation, even these are my feasts.
Even these are my feasts. Go ahead. 6
days shall work be done.
Yes.
But the seventh day is the Sabbath of rest.
Yes.
And holy convocation.
What he say is supposed to be done on this day? A holy convocation. A holy gathering like we're doing now. Go ahead.
Ye shall do no work therein.
Yes.
It is the Sabbath of the Lord in all your dwellings.
It is the Sabbath of the Lord in all your dwellings. No matter where you at today, where you dwell at, it is the Sabbath on the 7th day of the week. At evening, and then when it come morning, that evening got to come again for it to be over with. That's when technically the first day of the week starts. Let's go to Nehemiah, the 13th chapter. Nehemiah chapter 13. So we see we got to have a holy convocation too, right? Nehemiah chapter 13. Nehemiah chapter 13. And we're going to pick it up at verse 15. Nehemiah 13 and verse 15. Let's see what they saw. Nehemiah saw on this day. He said, hold on now. (13) and verse 15. Go ahead and read, brother.
In those days saw I in Judah some treading wine presses on the Sabbath.
They tread wine presses on the Sabbath. They out there doing what? Working. Go ahead and read.
And bringing in sheaves.
Bringing in sheaves and what else?
And lading asses.
Yes.
As also wine, grapes, and figs, and all manner of burdens.
Yes.
Which they brought into Jerusalem on the Sabbath day.
And what did he do?
And I testified against them in the day wherein they sold victuals.
Where they sold food. So now they selling. They getting everybody involved with this thing. The book say a little leaven.
Leaven the whole loaf.
Leaven it the whole lump. You got to stop it. Cut it off at the ankles. And then it won't stand. Go ahead and read.
There dwelt men of Tyre also therein, which brought fish and all manner of ware.
Now they got clothing too. So they got fish. Y'all know we love fish. We was talking about how good it was when we was left out of Egypt. The garlics, the leeks, and all that other stuff. Go ahead.
And sold on the Sabbath unto the children of Judah and in Jerusalem.
So that's the other nations creeping in to sell. These are Ham's children right here. What they do in your communities to this day, they set up shop and they sell it to you on the Sabbath day. That's the busiest day. What we do, we buy. Go ahead and read.
Then I contended with the nobles of Judah, and said unto them, What evil thing is this that ye do?
Yes.
And profane the Sabbath day.
So he contended with the nobles of Judah. The nobles, these are men that had notoriety, status. they able to stop this thing, but they letting it go on. Go ahead.
Did not your fathers thus, and did not our God bring all this evil upon us,
Yes.
and upon this city?
Yes.
Yet you bring more wrath upon Israel by profaning the Sabbath.
Yeah, you see how he did the man with the sticks? Then you see how he whooped us and beat us down throughout the times that we further progressed and went into the land, and we kept doing what? Breaking the law towards God, especially on the Sabbath day. Go ahead and read.
And it came to pass that when the gates of Jerusalem began to be dark
When they began to be dark before what?
the Sabbath,
What did he do?
I commanded that the gates should be shut.
Now that means the Sabbath is kicking in, because he said, as the gates began to be dark before the Sabbath. Why? Because evening and morning sets the tone. Evening is kicking in, the Sabbath day finna come on. Close these gates, brother. Go ahead.
And charged that they should not be opened till after the Sabbath.
That's right. Wait. We ain't open them no more until after the Sabbath day. Go ahead.
And some of my servants set I at the gates,
Yes.
that there should no burdens be brought in on the Sabbath day.
And he said, servants, hey, you go out on this east side, south, west, north. Make sure ain't nobody coming to these gates. Go ahead.
So the merchants and sellers of all kind of ware lodged without Jerusalem once or twice.
Yep, so now they still sitting out there waiting and enticing you, because guess what? You're going to smell the food. You're going to see the deals with the clothes. And you're going to want to do what? Buy it. Go ahead and read.
Then I testified against them and said unto them, why lodge ye about the wall?
Now he talking to them. Why you hanging around on our wall like that? Go ahead.
If ye do so again, I will lay hands on you.
We know what that mean, don't we? So they was not soft. I don't know why people think when you pick up this Bible that you just supposed to be docile, so docile and they can step on you. Don't work that way. You come the wrong way, you gonna get the prize that you come for. This is the book. Y'all see it? He said, I will lay hands on you. What did that do to them? Let's see what happened. Go ahead.
From that time forth came they no more on the Sabbath.
See that? After he said, man, I'm going to put these paws on you. They ain't come no more. Back up to chapter 10, bro. That was verse 22. No, read verse 22. Verse 22, I'm sorry.
And I commanded the Levites that they should cleanse themselves.
Yes.
And that they should come and keep the gates.
That's right.
To sanctify the Sabbath day.
Yes, sir. Set it apart again. Read.
Remember me, O my God.
That's right.
Concerning this also, and spare me according to thy greatness of thy mercy.
That you see that I'm trying to make sure this thing stay intact and in order. Because you whooping on us because of this very thing that we doing. So why y'all gonna continue to do it? This is what he's saying. You know we here for this purpose. Why we gonna continue? I don't want no more suffering, so guess what? I'm taking charge. Do that again, you get your hands laid on you. Levites, get up off your back pockets and get on your job. That's what he told them. Sanctify yourselves, cleanse yourselves, sanctify the Sabbath day. 10, back up to chapter 10 and verse 31. 10 and verse 31. So now that we know that, in our minds, even if there was no guards around and people around the gates and lodging around amongst the walls, what happens on this day? You should have self-restraint. You should know, and you should be merciful. You should be patient. Wait. Then you can go out. But 10:31, read that.
And if the people of the land bring ware or any victuals on the Sabbath day to sell,
Yes, sir.
that we would not buy it of them on the Sabbath day.
That we would not buy it of them on what?
On
The
the Sabbath.
Sabbath day. Or what else?
Or on the holy day.
That let you know on the holy day either. Why? Because we're not going to allow somebody else to work on our behalf. Plus, on the holy day, something else is going on. We're going to read it a little later. Go ahead and read.
And that we would leave the seventh year.
Yep.
And an exaction of every debt.
Of every debt. So he said, because there was a debt, you had to relieve them of that debt on every seventh year. So now, if somebody owed you, you had to forgive them. They practice this in a lot of cases in this society that we live in now. Let's go to Psalm 104. Psalm 104, and we're going to look at Psalm 104, and it's going to be talking like Genesis. Because we want to look at these seasons real quick that it's talking about. We want to jump into that. Sabbath day, no buying, no selling, no kindling of the fire, have a holy convocation. Ain't that what it told us?
Yes.
That's what I can read to you. Then there's a couple of more things I'm going to read later down the line that Jesus spoke on, that he allowed certain things to take place, and that's called emergencies. He used common sense. Psalm 104, pick it up at verse 19, brother. Go ahead.
He appointed the moon for seasons.
Wait a minute, he appointed the moon for what, brother?
For seasons.
Ain't that what we read in Genesis? Mm-hmm. Go ahead and read. What else?
The sun knoweth his going down.
The sun knoweth is going down. Why? Because God commands it at its appropriate time. When to go down. Go ahead.
Thou makest darkness, and it is night.
Yes, sir.
Wherein all the beasts of the forest do creep forth.
Yep, that's when they go eat. Go ahead.
The young lions roar after their prey.
Yes.
And seek their meat from God.
They seek their food from God. Go ahead.
The sun arises, they gather themselves together.
Yes, sir.
And they lay them down in their dens.
They lay down in their dens once the sun arises. They working is different from our working. So once they lay down, what we do, go ahead.
Man goeth forth unto his work.
Now we go to work in the daytime, don't we? Unless you work the graveyard shift. You can relate to the animals out there, don't you? You go get your rest while you sleeping during the daytime or taking care of your business, depending on what type of energy you have. Go ahead.
And to his labor until the evening.
And to his labor until when?
The
evening. Time for me to lay down, go to bed. That was verse 23, right?
Yeah, that was into 23.
Let's go to Leviticus, the 23rd chapter, because he's talking about seasons, right? Let's go look at that real quick. He's talking about seasons. Leviticus, the 23rd chapter. Let's look at some things that he wanted us to recognize in its season. Because he gave us Sabbaths. The weekly one, he used the sun. He said, wait till it get dark, man. That's a new day. Leviticus 23, pick it up at verse 4. Go ahead and read.
These are the feasts of the Lord.
Yes, sir.
Even holy convocations, which ye shall proclaim in their seasons.
Yes, sir. Go ahead.
On the 14th day of the first month at even is the Lord's Passover.
Wait a minute. These are the feasts, and you got to have holy convocations on them. He said, but you got to proclaim a when in their season. So the moon dictates that. Go ahead and read.
And on the 15th day of the same month is the feast of unleavened bread.
Wait a minute. So the first month that he's talking about, he said on the 15th, now he said on the 14th day of that month. So you got each month has typically 30 days. God's calendar always had 30 days. Man's calendars fluctuates. So you can have 31, 29, 28, here a little, there a little with their days. Sometimes that's how it is in a month. Go ahead and read.
Is the feast of unleavened bread unto the Lord.
Yes, sir.
7 days you must eat unleavened bread.
How many days?
7 days.
Yep. So now you got to go deal with not only the monthly calendar, but you got to deal with the week too. Why? Because you got to count 7 days. Go ahead.
In the first day you shall have a holy convocation.
There you go. Now he told us on the first day. Go ahead.
You shall do no servile work therein.
And what did he tell you? No servile work. Did he say anything else on this day? No, he just said no servile work. Plus, we know not to do no buying and selling according to Nehemiah. Plus, you don't want nobody working if you can't work on that day, right?
Right.
And there's no blood on my hands unless, again, an emergency, which we'll touch on later. Go ahead and read verse 8.
But ye shall offer an offering made by fire.
Yep.
Unto the Lord 7 days.
7 days you got to offer an offering. Read.
In the 7th day is a holy convocation. Ye shall do no servile work therein.
You shall do no servile work therein. Let's look at a definition of moon. Because he said the moon. We're going to look at the definition of moon. The definition of moon. Let me get there with you, brother. I went back to 4, get up here. Is it up there? All right, Rob. If you found it, go ahead, because you probably got it quicker than I did.
A moon, as a unit in time, is historically and etymologically defined as a lunar month.
As a what?
Lunar month. While not perfectly equal to modern calendar months, it historically represented the cycle of the moon's phases.
Okay, so now, read that from the top one more, because I can't seem to find mine, but I want to hear everything you saying.
A moon, as a unit in time, is historically and etymologically defined as a lunar month.
As a what? Lunar month. So when you're talking about the moon in there, it's talking about months. We're dealing with months here. The beginning of it lets you know the beginning of a month to the Lord. Go ahead.
While not perfectly equal to modern calendar months, it historically represented the cycle of the moon's phases.
The cycle of the moon phases. Wasn't it? Is there any more?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Etymology, the word month is directly derived from moon.
Yes, sir. Go ahead.
That's the end of it.
Okay, go to, we got, that month already was in there, right?
That's what we just read.
Okay, so now, what we're going to do is, because all this letting us know is what a month is. Is there, you got something else you got?
No, that's it.
Okay. So all it's letting us know is that the new moon, when he say you're going to have a new moon, it's talking about a new month. Whenever you read that about moon, don't worry about it. I got it, bro. Yeah. Thank you, because my brother finna help me with the pages. Thank you, sir. I got assistance, y'all. That's my brother. It was right here at the very last part. So it just said a lunar month, right? Mm-hmm. While not perfectly equal to modern calendar months, Why did I say that? Because they stuff fluctuates. Plus they give you what, 365, 366 when they talk about a leap year. So now, go to, let's go to the Exodus, the 13th chapter. Exodus 13. Exodus 13, because I want to read directly when it's talking about season, and it's going to say that about the Passover, and it's going to say that about Feast of Unleavened Bread. Exodus 13, pick it up at verse 3 when you get it. I heard some pages, so let them, because I'm still getting there too. 13 and verse 3. When you get it, go ahead and read, my brother.
And Moses said unto the people, remember this day in which you came out from Egypt, out of the house of bondage. For by the strength of the hand the Lord brought you out from this place. There shall no leavened bread be eaten.
Yes. What verse was that? 4?
That was 3.
Okay, 3. Read verse 4.
This day came ye out in the month of Abib.
In the month of what?
Abib.
Abib. He could have said new moon or in the moon of Abib, but he didn't. He said month. Abib is the first month of the year. If we go back to Exodus, the 12th chapter, he'll say this is the beginning of your months. When you read Numbers, the 28th chapter, it'll say the same thing. So now, skip down to verse 6 and read verse 6.
7 days thou shalt eat unleavened bread.
Yes, sir.
And in the 7th day shall be a feast to the Lord.
Didn't we just read that earlier, y'all?
Yes, we did.
Go ahead and read verse 7.
Unleavened bread shall be eaten 7 days.
Yes.
And there shall no leavened bread be seen with thee.
Wait a minute. No what?
Leavened bread.
No leavened bread. He ain't say leaven at all. He said no leavened bread be seen with thee. Go ahead.
Neither shall there be leaven seen with thee in all thy courts.
Now people might say, oh, well, see, he said no leaven with thee at all. But Israel left with leavening with them. They didn't have enough time to bake. So when you see that, he's reiterating what he's saying. No leavened bread. I can read where Jesus talk about that. He'll say, oh, house of Jacob. Then he'll say Israel in the same verse. Talking about the same people. Because Jacob was obedient. Israel wasn't. So you'll see that in case somebody want to be smarter than what God is saying. Skip down to verse 10. 10 and read.
Thou shalt therefore keep this ordinance in his season.
In what? In his what, brother?
In his ordinance.
Yeah, no. What did he say after that? In his what?
In his season
In
from
his
year to year.
In his season. That's what he said that the month was set up for. Seasons, days, years. Ain't that what he say?
Yes.
So the month is the moon, or represents the moon. I mean, the moon tells you what your months are. Your month, you got 1, 2, 3, Abib start on the 14th day of that month. You go from day 1 to 14. You don't have 7 days in that month. Or in no month for that matter. After day 7, there's a day 8. In order for you to get a 14, you got to get the 8. So you cannot go by the calendar and say, this is when we keep our Sabbath days. So you'll just be keeping it once out of a month. Because there's only 1 7th day there. But when you're dealing with a week, that cycle is consecutive and continuous and complete. Y'all understand? Mm-hmm. So he said, in its season, this is how we know. On the 14th day, then on the 15th day, at evening, It's the Feast of Unleavened Bread, didn't he? Separated those days. Let's go to Ezekiel, the 22nd chapter. Did you read all of that?
That was the end of it.
Okay, you said.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Verse 8, you read that?
Yes.
Okay. Let's go to Ezekiel now, 22. Ezekiel chapter 22. Did they listen? Let's see. Remember Nehemiah said, priests, get up off your pockets. Do it. Let's see what the priest did over here. Chapter 22. Ezekiel 22 and verse 8. Ezekiel chapter 22 and verse 8. The way we used to teach it, new moon was a Sabbath day. And I ain't read that nowhere in the book. Saying you got to abstain from it. You got to bring food and have a holy convocation. It didn't say none of that. Well, I tell you, when you learn better, you do what? Better. This is the stuff that we do when we grow up. And I mean in God. Ezekiel 22 and verse 8. What verse 8 said, brother?
Thou hast despised mine holy things.
Uh-oh, you despise my holy things, and what else?
And hast profaned my Sabbaths.
Meaning all of them, polluted them. My Sabbaths, plural. Skip down to verse 10, brother, and read.
In thee have they discovered their fathers' nakedness. In thee have they humbled her that was set apart for pollution.
They doing all kind of foolishness. Why? Because the priest not telling them. They just forsook the law altogether. Do what you want. He said they sleeping around with their father's nakedness. His father's nakedness, meaning his woman. And they dealing with her on her set apart day. This is madness. And y'all see why God kicked us up out of the land because of our ancestors. Read verse 26, brother. What verse 26 say?
Her priests have violated my law.
What did her priests violated my law? Go ahead.
And have profaned mine holy things.
Yes.
That have put no difference between the holy and profane.
They ain't put no difference between it. They let you do whatever you wanted. Read.
Neither have they showed difference between the unclean and the clean.
Hey, you can eat what you want. Just pray over. Where do you think that started first? Probably with us back then. Read.
And have hid their eyes from my Sabbaths.
And they hid their eyes from my Sabbaths. That stuff don't exist to me no more. Whether through distraction, whether through money, or working. Go ahead.
And I profaned among them.
And I am profaned among them. Now, let's go to Amos, the 8th chapter. What else he said we did? Because we ain't going to get off the hook. Let's let the Lord tell us about our ancestors so we don't make the same mistakes. Once we see this, we'll know. Amos chapter 8. And we're going to pick it up at verse 1. Amos chapter 8 and verse 1. Go ahead and read verse 1, brother.
You said verse 8?
Chapter 8, verse 1, I'm sorry. Chapter 8, verse 1.
Thus hath the Lord God showed unto me, and behold, a basket of summer fruit.
Got a basket of summer fruit sitting in front of you. Go ahead.
And he said, Amos, what seest thou? And I say, a basket of summer fruit.
That's right.
Then said the Lord unto me, the end is come upon my people of Israel. I will not again pass by them anymore.
He said, I ain't going to pass by them anymore. Go ahead.
And the songs of the temple shall be howlings in that day.
So we had songs back then. He said the songs of temples shall be howlings in that day. We've always sang. Go ahead.
Saith the Lord God.
Yes, sir.
There shall be many dead bodies in every place.
Yes.
They shall cast them forth with silence.
Yes, he said going to be many dead bodies in every place. Skip down to verse 4 and read.
Hear this, O ye that swallow up the needy, even to make the poor of the land to fail, saying, when will the new moon be gone?
Yes.
That we
So now listen what they saying. They can't wait. They already dealing with the needy and the poor of the land. Then they say, hear this, oh ye that's, no, I'm sorry, saying, when will the new moon be gone? When will that first of the month be gone? And I'm going to show you what was going on the first of the month. And it wasn't you getting no check. But go ahead.
that we may sell corn.
That we may what?
Sell corn.
That we may sell corn. This is what they want to do. They want this stuff to be over with. The feast days. So when you get to the Sabbath days, we shouldn't have that desire in us. Saying, man, when it's going to be over with, so I can get back to what I normally do. Go ahead and read.
And the Sabbath, that we may set forth wheat.
We even the Sabbath day, we want that out the way. Read.
Making the ephah small.
Yes.
And the shekel great.
Yes.
And falsifying the balances by deceit.
Because all they doing is robbing the people, just like the Gentiles are doing today. They tell you how many ounces in a bag of chips. Boy, you open it up, ain't nothing but air came out first. All the chips is at the bottom. You like, I thought this was 16 ounces, 16.3 ounces. Yeah, most of it are, brother. They know how to get us, and that's what we were doing. I can't speak about another part that I want to speak on, but read verse 6. Verse 6, brother, go ahead.
That we may buy the poor for silver.
That we may do what?
Buy the poor for silver.
Oh, so you couldn't buy at that time because the Sabbath is there. Go ahead.
And the need for a pair of shoes.
Look who they want to buy, though, the poor. We were selling each other before we got sold. Read. Go ahead.
Yea, and sell the refuse of the wheat.
And sell the refuse or the refuse of the wheat. So now, let's go over to Numbers, the 28th chapter, and see what was going on in that particular time that they couldn't wait that the new moon be over because we're dealing with the seasons. They said, man, get this date out of here. It's taking too long. It is taking way too long. We got business to tend to. We want to get back to selling the poor and all that. This is that we reading it, y'all, in black and white, but you have to imagine how crazy it was. And you got that going on today, though, in different ways, but it's going on today. Numbers 28, pick it up at verse 1, brother. Go ahead and read.
And the Lord spake unto Moses, saying, command the children of Israel, and say unto them, my offering and my bread for my sacrifices made by fire.
Yes, sir.
For a sweet savor unto me shall you observe to offer unto me in their due season.
In their what?
Due season.
Now he said, this is a commandment to the children of Israel. I'm not asking them, I'm telling them. Skip to verse 11, brother. Let's see what's going to happen right here in verse 11. Go ahead.
And in the beginnings of your months.
Wait a minute. In the beginning of your months, all 12 of them. That's why they said, when will the new moon be gone? They said new moon, meaning the new month. He said, in the beginning of your months, what you supposed to do, brother?
You shall offer a burnt offering unto the Lord.
Look how long it takes. And for every household that had to do this, with all the people we had, and the stranger with us. Go ahead and read.
2 young bullocks, and 1 ram.
Yes.
7 lambs of the first year without spot.
Yes, sir. Go ahead.
And 3 tenths deals of flour for a meat offering.
That's right. Go ahead.
Mingled with oil.
Yep.
For 1 bullock, and 2 tenths deals of flour for a meat offering. Mingled with oil for 1 ram.
Wait, you even had to do measurements correctly. Look how much that take time. And you couldn't do it yourself at home. You had to offer it up to the priest. The priest had to be specifics. Read.
And a several tenth deal of flour mingled with oil for a meat offering unto 1 lamb.
Now you got 1 lamb involved. Go ahead.
For a burnt offering of a sweet savour, a sacrifice made by fire.
Right, for a sweet savor. Go ahead.
Unto the Lord.
Yes, sir. Go ahead.
And their drink offering shall be half a hin of wine unto a bullock.
Uh-oh, got that drink offering. No, somebody wanted to hold back on that stash on this one. Got to give this to the Lord. They could go down. I could use that. That's a shame. Drink offering too. Go ahead.
And the 3rd part of a hin unto a ram, and a 4th part of a hin unto a lamb.
Yes, sir.
This is the burnt offering of every month.
Wait, of what?
Every month.
Of every month. This is why I want y'all to pay attention. These the seasons he talking about. This is what they were thinking about in Amos. Said, when will the new moon be gone? And the Sabbath day. Because even on the Sabbath day, guess what they had to do? If we go up some, they had to offer an offering made by fire for that too. And guess what? The Lord say, don't you kindle no fire throughout your habitation. But he made acceptation on that day. Why? For his purpose. It pointed to something greater to come. Read.
Throughout the months of the year.
Yes, sir.
And 1 kid of the goats for a sin offering.
Uh-oh, you still got a kid of the goats now you got to come up with. A sin offering unto the Lord. Now do y'all see why they was, man, taking all day. Y'all know how we do, huffing and puffing. Read.
And 1 kid of the goats for a sin offering unto the Lord shall be offered, beside the continual burnt offering and his drink offering.
And his what? Drink offering. Go ahead.
And in the 14th day of the 1st month is a Passover of the Lord.
Okay, that's it. That's all we needed to show that point. Go to Isaiah 66. Isaiah 66. Chapter 66. And let's go look at it here. They despised those days, but let's go look at chapter 66. We get there. Let's pick it up at verse 15. We in captivity now, but let's see what happened. Go ahead.
For behold, the Lord will come with fire, and with his chariots like a whirlwind, to render his anger with fury, and his rebuke with flames of fire.
Yes.
For by fire and by sword will the Lord plead with all flesh.
Yes, sir.
And the slain of the Lord shall be many.
Yes, indeed. Go ahead.
They that sanctify themselves and purify themselves in the gardens, behind 1 tree in the midst, eating swine's flesh, and the abomination and the mouse shall be consumed together, saith the Lord.
Y'all know that 1 tree in the midst, don't y'all? Satan the devil. We wise up in here to know who our enemy is. Satan. He hide behind 1 tree in the midst while you eating the swine flesh. This the one that's pulling out the deceit. Then he re-offering this thing to us. Skip to 19, brother, read.
And I will set a sign among them, And I will send those that escaped of them unto the nations, to Tarshish, Pul, and Lud, that draw the bow, to Tubal and Javan,
Yes.
to the isles afar off,
Yes.
that have not heard my fame,
They ain't heard my fame yet. Go ahead.
neither have seen my glory.
Go ahead.
And they shall declare my glory among the Gentiles.
Yes, indeed. And what he gonna do?
And they shall bring all you brethren for an offering unto the Lord out of all nations, upon horses and in chariots,
Talk about Israel. All of them are gonna bring you. Go ahead.
and in litters,
Yes.
and upon mules,
Yes.
and upon swift beasts.
Wait a minute. If this is future, where the Benz at? Where the pickup truck? Where the U-Haul? You ain't got none of these vehicles. The Lord took it right back to where he dealing with mules, horses, and everything else. Don't worry, you won't remember none of it. You ain't gonna think about an Apple phone when it, well, I wonder if all those contacts got deleted. It's all gone. You won't remember not one thing. Go ahead and read.
To my holy mountain Jerusalem,
Yes, sir.
saith the Lord,
Yes, sir.
as the children of Israel bring an offering in a clean vessel unto the house of the Lord.
And what he gonna do with these young men? Go ahead.
And I will also take of them for priests
Yes.
and for Levites, saith the Lord.
I'm gonna take of them priests and for Levites. So what they gonna do? Get back on the job. The Levitical priesthood is suspended. The Lord is restoring it now that he heard. All the animal sacrifices gonna start over again. Read 22, brother. Go ahead.
For as the new heavens and the new earth,
See, we see a new heaven and new earths, right? Go ahead and read.
which I will make,
Yes.
shall remain before me,
It's gonna stay here. Go ahead.
saith the Lord,
Yes.
so shall your seed and your name remain.
Yes, indeed. What else?
And it shall come to pass that from one new moon to another,
Yes.
and from one Sabbath to another,
From one new moon, y'all know what that means now, right? From one month to another month, go ahead.
shall all flesh come to worship before me,
So he
saith
said
the Lord.
also from one Sabbath to another. Why? Because they had to bring that Sabbath offering up there too. And to also get instructions. But go ahead and read.
And they shall go forth and look upon the carcasses of the men that have
Well,
transgressed.
you might as well read it. Go ahead.
For the worm shall not die,
That's right. Go ahead.
neither shall their fire be quenched,
No, go ahead.
and they shall be an abhorring unto all flesh.
And that's the beast and a false prophet that got thrown in the lake of fire when he came back. You got a couple of men there, 2 to be specific. He gonna allow them to be burning and hollering, and you gonna be able to see. And guess what? He gonna let Satan loose, and man still gonna be going back to temptation. Ain't that something? Lord, give us a chance when we see the lake of fire. Let's read Ezekiel, the 46th chapter. That's why I can tell you, even the brother, like our pastor, Brother Bowie say, if you go to that lake of fire, you would have earned it. It's not a mistake. It wasn't an accident. I didn't overlook nothing. You didn't either. You wanted it. I gave it to you. It's that simple. I'm not finna suffer twice. Meaning, I'm letting y'all know I'm suffering right now in this flesh, and I know if I am, y'all gotta be too. If not, it's still, I ain't finna do it twice though. Ezekiel 46, pick it up at verse 1. His temple is on this earth after it had been built. He cleaned up everything. Let's see what he's doing in this gate right here. Go ahead, 46 and 1.
Thus saith the Lord God, the gate of the inner court that looketh toward the east shall be shut the 6 working days.
The 6 working days. His week was uninterrupted. Y'all see I'm still keeping it? The 6 working days. Go ahead.
But on the Sabbath it shall be open.
But on the Sabbath, what's going to happen is going to be open. Why? You got to bring the offering. Read.
And in the day of the new moon it shall be opened.
Got to bring all them of thing of flour and ephah of however it was worded. But then you got oil and all that. Then you got to have 2 bullocks. Then you got a lamb, a kid, a goat. You got all these different things that you have to offer unto the Lord. He said it shall be open. Go ahead and read.
And the prince shall enter in by the way of the porch of that gate without, and shall stand by the post of the gate.
Yes.
And the priest shall prepare his burnt offering and his peace offering.
We read that in Numbers 28. Go ahead.
And he shall worship at the threshold of the gate.
Yes.
Then he shall go forth, but the gate shall not be shut until the evening.
Until the evening, and that's when the Sabbath day is over. Go ahead and read.
Likewise, the people of the land shall worship at the door of this gate before the Lord in the Sabbaths and in the new moon.
You see they're going to be worshiping. You got to bring your stuff. You're going to be praising God. Go ahead.
Likewise, the people of the land shall worship at the door of this gate before the Lord in the Sabbaths and the new moons, and the burnt offering that the prince shall offer unto the Lord in the Sabbath day shall be 6 lambs without blemish, and a ram without blemish.
Yes, sir. What else?
And the meat offering shall be an ephah for a ram.
Yes.
And the meat offering for the lamb.
So an ephah for a ram. That's what I meant. Go ahead.
As he shall be able to give.
Yes.
And a hin of oil to an ephah.
There we go. Go ahead.
And in the day of the new moon it shall be a young bullock without blemish.
Yes.
And 6 lambs. Yes. And a ram.
Yes.
They shall be without blemish.
That's what it's talking about. When he tell you even on the, what he tell you on the 7 days of the Feast of Unleavened Bread, when they had to offer an offering made by fire. One particular offering, they had to offer up sacrifices. You can read that in Numbers 28 too. I just skipped over all that because we was after one thing. Let's go to Matthew chapter 12. Matthew chapter 12. Jump right back into the weekly Sabbath day on what you can, the things that fall upon necessity. Because they saw Jesus and they was pointing fingers. Back then, what we used to say, Ron will remember this. We used to call it policing. Tell them brothers where your badge at and your flashlight. We over policing one another. Matthew chapter 12, and pick it up at verse 1. That's what they doing in Jesus right here. The one that gave the Sabbath day, they to my policing him. Go ahead.
At that time, Jesus went on the Sabbath day through the corn.
Yes.
And his disciples were hungry.
Yes.
And began to pluck the ears of the corn and to eat.
Wait a minute. So they out on the Sabbath day, and they hungry. They get the corn and they gotta pluck it. So if you in your house and you doing the same thing, what part did you sin at? Except you better not turn no stove on. If you want to eat it dry like it is, hey, that's on you. But go ahead and read, brother. What else?
But when the Pharisees saw it, they said unto him, Behold, thy disciples do that which is not lawful to do upon the Sabbath day.
See, look at what they done. They going to correct them. Let's see what he said, brother.
But he said unto them, Have ye not read what David did when he was hungry, and that were with him?
Because sometimes we run out of time, and the prepping is not sufficient enough at the house, and then you have to make necessity or necessary changes. But go ahead and read.
How he entered into the house of God.
Yes.
And did eat the showbread.
He said, what about David, man, when he was hungry? He entered into the house of God, ate the showbread, which, go ahead.
Which was not lawful for him to eat.
Go ahead.
Neither for them which were with him.
But what?
But only for the priests.
Go ahead, and what else?
Or have ye not read in the law how that on the Sabbath day the priests in the temple profane the Sabbath and are blameless.
How did they profane the Sabbath? I told y'all. Because they had to offer up an offering made by fire on a Sabbath day. And they had to light the fire. Plus, they did the incense in the temples. And guess what? That was on the Sabbath. He said the fire could not go out. John the Baptist's father was doing that. Read Luke, the 1st chapter. Go ahead and read.
But I say unto you, that in this place is one greater than the temple.
Yes, sir.
But if you had known what this meaneth, I will have mercy and not sacrifice ye.
Go ahead.
Ye would not have condemned the guiltless.
If you would have known better, you wouldn't condemn the guiltless. Go ahead.
For the Son of Man is Lord, even of the Sabbath day.
He said, I'm the one that's the Lord of the Sabbath day. Who created it? I did. I worked 6, and then I rested the 7. In other words, he had them angels doing the jobs, y'all. Do this, do that, do this, do that, do this. Which part did he actually put his hand to? I have no clue. But I know them angels ain't finna sit around and not do nothing, and I'm doing the work. It's like you having handmaids and you doing all the work. What they there for? You got them on payroll for nothing. Put them out. Or put them to work. Put them to work. Go ahead and read.
And when he was departed thence, he went into their synagogue.
What else?
And behold, there was a man which had his hand withered.
Yes.
And they asked him, saying, Is it lawful to heal on the Sabbath day?
Look at that. On the Sabbath days that what?
That they might accuse him.
Why you think the hospital was open? The clinics, the emergency room. You might need it. Life or death matter, right?
Right.
What if a woman is pregnant? Water break, gotta go. Go ahead and read.
And he said unto them, What man shall there be among you that shall have one sheep, and if it fall into a pit on the Sabbath day, will he not lay hold on it and lift it out?
Let's put translation to this sheep falling in there. All right, you riding down the road, your tire bust, blue. Now it's wobbling. You got a spur in the back. You ain't gonna get out and put it on another tire on there on a Sabbath day on your way to class. I am. You ain't gonna call AAA. What they there for? Right. These are the necessities that you can do it on, and there's plenty more. We're just touching on a few, and these are plenty. But go ahead and read. What else?
How much then is a man better than a sheep?
That's right.
Wherefore it is lawful to do well on Sabbath days.
It is lawful to do well on the Sabbath days. Brothers even go out to evangelize. And when I say brothers and sisters too, they go out to evangelize. What day? Sabbath day. That's how you know the Lord didn't tell you to just stay in the house. But you better not be out there kindling on fire, working, buying or selling. You should be doing what you're doing here, tending to the Lord business if you out there. Or if there's an emergency, you got to go somewhere. Other than that, we ain't got no excuse. Bag up to the 4th chapter. Go to Luke chapter 4. Luke chapter 4. Luke chapter 4 and verse 15. Let's see what Jesus did on this particular day when we're talking about holy convocation. Did he say, man, we're just going to keep walking through the fields and plucking corn when we get hungry? No. On my way to taking care of business, we walking through the fields. And the fields had to be bare anyway for the poor and for the stranger, according to the law. You couldn't take everything in your house like we do today. It's all my stuff. Get it all. Luke 4 and verse 15. Go ahead and read.
And he taught in their synagogues, being glorified of all.
He taught in their synagogues being what?
Being glorified of all.
Go ahead and read.
And he came to Nazareth, where he had been brought up.
Yes.
And as his custom was, he went into the synagogue on the Sabbath day.
Yes.
And stood up for to read.
Wait a minute, that's his custom. Meaning that's what he always did. He stood up to do what? Read. He read the book. Read from verse 17 just for the sake of reading, brother. Let's see what book he read.
And there was delivered unto him the book of the prophet Isaiah.
Isaiah, yep, go ahead.
And when he had opened the book, he found a place where it was written.
Now, y'all ain't going to read what was written. However, because it was talking about him. However, he read the book of Isaiah, not what you call them, little bitty fiction books. He read the Bible. Let's read verse 30. We're going to read 30 through 33. Skip down now. When he passed through there, what happened? Go ahead.
But he, passing through the midst of them, went his way, and came down to Capernaum, a city of Galilee, and taught them on the Sabbath days.
Yes, sir.
And they were astonished at his doctrine, for his word was with power.
His word was with power. Go ahead.
And in the synagogue there was a man which had a spirit of an unclean devil, and cried out with a loud voice.
Cried out with a what?
Loud.
A loud voice. So this is what's going on. He told the spirit to come up out the man. Let's go over to chapter 13 real quick. Chapter 13. And we're going to pick it up at verse 10. No matter where we read, we're going to see everywhere he go. He's always in a synagogue on a Sabbath day, keeping a holy convocation. And some of them are high days. Some of them you don't know when are the high days. Some of them tell you when. Other than that, you just see weekly Sabbath days. 13 to 10. Go ahead and read.
And he was teaching in one of the synagogues on the Sabbath.
There you go again. Go ahead.
And behold, there was a woman which had a spirit of infirmity 18 years.
Yes.
And was bowed together, and could in no wise lift up herself.
Right. She bowed together. Go ahead.
And when Jesus saw her, he called her to him and said unto her, Woman, thou art loose from thine infirmity.
I know a guy that made a movie out of this. Thou art loosed. Woman, thou art loosed. I think that's what it was. He gonna take the phrase and then he took it all out of context and made it mean something else. Sold it to us for a story. Filled his pockets up. Go ahead and read.
And he laid his hands on her, and immediately she was made straight and glorified God.
Yes, sir.
And the ruler of the synagogue answered with indignation, because that Jesus had healed on the Sabbath day.
Yes.
And said unto the people, There are 6 days in which men ought to work.
This, like, you know, it's the weekly Sabbath day. They telling them it's 6 days. Go ahead.
In them therefore come and be healed, and not on the Sabbath day.
Go ahead.
The Lord then answered him and said, Thou hypocrite.
He called him hypocrite. Go ahead.
Doth not teach one of you on the Sabbath loose his ox or his ass?
He said, don't not each one of you on the Sabbath loose your ox or your ass. Go ahead.
From the stall, and lead him away to watering.
Oh, he called him. Because you got to do that. You got to give him drink, right?
Yep.
Read.
And ought not this woman, being a daughter of Abraham, whom Satan hath bound, lo, these 18 years, be loosed from this bond on the Sabbath day?
So when you going through it, who is the hand that's on you? Satan. The Lord allowed him to do it. And this woman, 18 years. So we go through something for two months and be like, whoa, Lord, if you don't save me now, I'm done. I don't believe in the Bible no more. Go ahead and read, bro.
Then said he unto, What is in the kingdom of God like? And whereunto shall I resemble it?
Right.
It is like a grain.
No, that's it. So now, because we read 17, that's all I really needed. Go to Mark, the 6th chapter. Mark chapter 6. And this when he began in his ministry. After he got baptized and everything, he began the ministry. After rebuking Satan. Mark the 6th chapter. First chapter you read about it. I just cut it out of it. But Mark 6 and verse 1. 6 and 1. Go ahead and read.
And when he went out from thence and came into his own country, and his disciples followed him.
Oh, they following him now. Go ahead, in his own town.
And
That's like me leaving Chicago, coming to St. Louis. Go ahead.
And when the Sabbath day was come, he began to teach in the synagogue.
Oh, now we in the class. Go ahead.
And many hearing him was astonished, saying, From whence hath this man these things?
That's right.
And what wisdom is this which is given unto him?
That's right.
That even such mighty works are wrought by his hands.
Yes, indeed. Go ahead.
Is not this the carpenter, the son of Mary, the brother of James and Joses, and of Judah and Simon?
Yes.
And are not his sisters here with us?
Yes.
And they were offended at him.
See that? He said, wait, but this ain't nothing but Joseph's son, his brothers. He named all his brothers, left his sisters' names out. Said, but his sisters here too. And then they said they were offended at him. Look at us, we always offended in the word of the Lord. Go to Acts 13 chapter. After Jesus had died, resurrected, and went back to heaven, if we wasn't supposed to keep the Sabbath day, then surely Paul and the apostles should not have been keeping the Sabbath day. Let's see what happened. Acts 13 and verse 13. 13 and verse 13. When you get it, my brother, go ahead and read it.
Now, when Paul and his company loosed from Paphos, they came to Perga and Pamphylia, and John, departing from them, returned to Jerusalem.
Yes, sir.
But when they departed from Perga, they came to Antioch in Pisidia, and went into the synagogue on the Sabbath day and sat down.
Oh, so they even doing it, right? Read.
And after the reading of the law and the prophets, the rulers of the synagogue...
Wait a minute now. The reading of the law and the prophets. Ain't that how we start?
Yes.
Then what happened? Go ahead.
The rulers of the synagogue sent unto them, saying, Ye men and brethren, if you have any word of exhortation for the people, say on.
If you need to preach some gospel up in here, say it. Go ahead.
Then Paul stood up, and beckoning with his hand said, Men of Israel, and ye that fear God, give audience.
You know how you talk with your hands? So Paul started doing that, beckoning with his hands. So now, let's go over to the 17th chapter. We read 16, right?
Yes.
Go over to the 17th chapter and see if this was just a one-time thing or is this his custom. Chapter 17, we're going to read 2 through 5. Go ahead and read, brother.
And Paul, as his manner was, went in unto them. And 3 Sabbath days...
Wait a minute, this is manner, right? Custom. Go ahead.
And 3 Sabbath days reasoned with them out of the scriptures.
So he waited a whole nother week. And then he started reasoning again. A whole nother week later, he reasoning again. Go ahead.
Opening and alleging that Christ must needs have suffered and risen again from the dead, and that this Jesus whom I preach unto you is Christ.
That's what we be doing over here. Go ahead.
And some of them believed and consorted with Paul and
Yes.
Silas. And of the devout Greeks, a great multitude.
Yes.
And of the chief women, not a few.
Not a few, meaning a lot of them. Go ahead.
But the Jews which believed not moved with envy.
Wait a minute, but the Jews that don't believe, they moved with envy and did what?
took unto them certain lewd fellows of the baser sort,
Yes.
and gathered a company, and set all the city on an uproar, and assaulted
Uproar. They set them all on an uproar. Go ahead.
and assaulted the house of Jason, and sought to bring them out to the people.
Now, all he did was they brought havoc and trouble because now the Jews or the people not listening to them and they listening to Paul now. And everybody's starting to believe this gospel. So now they offended and now they want to attack. So you got to be careful on that too. Go to Matthew 28 real quick. We got one more or two more after this. Matthew 28:1. And Ben, I want you to put that calendar picture up for me. That calendar picture. Because that's just showing, that calendar picture is just showing one thing. It's showing you got 30 days in a month. And you can't have a Sabbath that's going to float on any day that you want it to, based off what we're finna read, which is one scripture alone. There's two other things I didn't read, which is the first day of the week, the definition, and the seventh day of the week definition. Meaning Sunday is going to say it's the first day, and Saturday is going to say it's the seventh day. But 28 and verse 1. 28 and verse 1. You'll see how it should show Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, all that up there too. Or then you'll see out the month 1 through 30 up there. Matthew 28 verse 1. Read that verse 1.
In the end of the Sabbath.
Wait a minute. In the what?
End of the Sabbath.
One more time.
In the end of the Sabbath.
When the Sabbath is ending, what happened?
As it began to dawn toward the first day of the week.
Wait, so once the 7th day is over with, what comes next? The first day.
Of the week.
It rotates. So that kills the whole floating Sabbath theory. Plus some of the stuff we read prior to. This be the, if you don't believe nothing else, let's go here. Tell me how he go from the 7th day to the first day. First day is the beginning, according to them, is the beginning of the new moon. So how did it jump up there to the first day already? And the first day was the day that started off your count of the new month. So now, you can still leave that up there for a second. Go to Colossians, the first chapter.
You didn't finish the end of 20.
Oh, you ain't finished? Go ahead and read. I'm sorry.
Toward the first day of the week
Yes.
came Mary Magdalene and the other Mary to the sepulchre.
Yep, they came there. Them sisters, I'm going to tell you, the sisters want to know. They came while them brothers was tripping or sleeping like they did when Jesus was looking for them to watch. The sisters was already there. They was listening. Colossians chapter 1. We just want to see who we're reading about right here. Because this right here is what Paul said. Oh, he took it down. It's all good. It's all good. So now go to Colossians 1. We pick it up at 2 and 3. Go ahead and read, brother.
To the saints and faithful brethren in Christ, which are at Colossae, grace be unto you, and peace from God our Father and the Lord Jesus Christ.
Yes, sir.
We give thanks to God and the Father of our Lord Jesus Christ, praying always for you,
Right. So he talking to who when he addressing these people? The saints at the church at Colossus. Always read it in context. Go over to chapter 2 now. Ben, I want you to put up that AI definition of the first day of the week. Make sure your page is ready for that one. Put that AI definition of the first day of the week. And then we're going to read Colossians chapter 2. He working on it then. It ain't up there. There we go. He said it's up. I'm like, where? I see some chairs. All right. Read that definition real quick, brother.
The first day of the week depends on your region and cultural context.
Yep. So when it began to dawn towards the first day of the week, notice they keep using first, seventh, midst of the week and all that. Middle means, midst means middle. So now, which Christ died in the midst of the week, middle of the week, Wednesday. This day right here is finna tell us what they call the first day of the week. Read.
Sunday is traditionally in North America, South America, and much of the Christian world.
Yes.
While Monday is the standard for business.
See, they use Monday for the standard of business. Go on over to Merriam-Webster dictionary and read Saturday. What is that day of the week supposed to be for?
Saturday.
Hold on. I want to make sure. Okay, it's up there. Go ahead now.
Saturday, the seventh day of the week.
It is the seventh day of the week. Undeniable. You cannot deny this. You can't fight it. Well, you can, but you will be shown to be lacking and wanting. Colossians 2, our last spot. Colossians 2 and verse 8. 2 and verse 8. When you get it, go ahead and read, brother.
Beware, lest any man spoil your thorough philosophy.
Wait a minute, read that from the top again.
Beware, lest any man spoil your thorough philosophy.
Through philosophy and what?
Vain deceit.
Yes.
After the tradition of men.
Yes.
After the rudiments of the world.
Yes.
And not after Christ.
He's giving you a fair warning. He gave them a warning. He's giving us a warning. Skip to 16, brother. Go ahead.
Let no man therefore judge you in meat.
Wait a minute. He's telling them, don't let them judge you in meat. And to me, talking dietary, what you eat. Even if you want to be a vegan, vegetarian, whatever it is. That's your business. That's your prerogative. What about keeping the dietary law? That's your business. If you want to eat the meat, don't let them judge you in that, because you're going to be abstaining from what they big on pork. They roast the whole hog. Yep, everything, every part of it, roasted whole. Go ahead and read.
Or in drink.
Or in drink. Go ahead.
Or in respect of holy day.
Or in respect of an holy day. Go ahead.
Or of the new moon.
Or of the new moon. You observe the Lord's system as opposed to who? The Gentile system, which you still got to live by. But one to you is over the other now. You put it in this, you put the priority in this place. Go ahead and read.
Or of the Sabbath days.
Or of the Sabbath days. A lot of it, he's just repeating himself. Because he says Sabbath days. That's a holy day. Right?
Yes.
Even the weekly Sabbath day. So guess what the Lord telling us? Make sure don't nobody judge you for it. They'll go here and tell you, you can't judge them. No. You ask me why I don't come where you come. Why I stop doing what I do. And then when I tell you, you the one talking about me to myself. I'm not sanctified, filled with the Holy Ghost and all that. That's what they'll tell you. Serve God your way and I serve him mine. I'm like, hold on, I was doing that. You just asked me a question. If you don't like the answer, don't ask questions. So he was talking to who? Gentiles that had been taught. Telling them, though, people gonna judge you just like they was judging Jesus. So the week and a month. We know the week consists of 7. We know the month consists of what? 30 days. Now when you're living in this society, they give you 31, 28, stuff like that. But you still got to count on your calendar of the Lord's months, based off Jerusalem time. That's how we calculate it. You deal with the moon, the lunar system. You got the sun and the moon to help you calculate certain things. Gentiles deal with that. They deal with the lunar, the sun part of it. They love that sun. But when Jerusalem comes, they deal with the moon aspect of it. So with that, we see what the week consists of, what a month consists of. It don't float. Everything sits still the way the Lord intended. I hope y'all got something from it, and I thank y'all for your time. And now we'll have our